Ahuru, Akwabiat to all my stolen Africans here in racist America. Today I'm going to talk to you about reparations. Now, I went to Black Lives Matter's website and I downloaded their page here in reference to reparations, what is this all about, and why we demand it. And actually, I got good news. We're going to get the KBs to actually pay us reparations. Now, some stolen Africans are benefiting from it right now, and I just want to make sure all of us benefit, except, hold on, there is an exception. There's an exception. Oprah and other, like Steve Harvey, like all of the coons or the black people who tap danced to the KB's tune and started cooning and basically selling out and just getting into the system to play according to the KB's games. This is the thing. They don't get any. They don't get any reparations. They don't need it because they have enough money to take care of them and theirs. But for the rest of us, those of us who are the true descendants of stolen Africans from Africa, we deserve reparations. We're the ones who should benefit from it, not like your Steve Harveys, not like your Oprah Winfreys and your Gales and things like that. Those people don't, those are black people, yes. Well, Oprah's a coon. She's just a straight coon. I don't care, you know, but Obama and Michelle, everybody else like that, they got their money. But those of us who are struggling here in the racist America, we need to actually get the reparations that are due to us because our ancestors have been stolen. Now, I'm going to read from Black Lives Matter website, and it's the section that's called reparations, and it's very good, and I'm going to read a little bit to you too right now. We demand reparations for past and continuing harms, and this is true. Like the KBs have harmed our ancestors, they raped our mothers, and they actually, they even raped some of our fathers. You know, KBs is just nasty like that. And they, like I said, they had forced a lot of our strong African men to fight and treat them like animals. And actually, when the oxes would die, they would put that thing on the big African, and they would have him actually plow the field like an ox. So they really treated us like animals, and they killed so many of us. They killed millions and millions and millions and millions of Africans died because of that. And the white man really should feel guilty about that. The KBs should make do and do right by the children of the original Africans that were stolen from Africa. So they have done harm to them back then, and they're doing harm to us now. I mean, look who we have as a president. I mean, we have the grand wizard himself, Donald Trump, the orange Oompa Loompa. Okay, so it's like, how is it that we go from having a good president like Obama to now we have this orange Cheeto looking president here, Donald Trump? He was a reality star, a reality TV star. How did we get to this place? This is how we just got to take this land back and make it an annex of Africa. But they're doing harm to us now. They're going to try to segregate us and try to poison us, and the eugenics things are just really trying to kill off the black, the stolen African population, but they're not going to be successful. I'm going to tell you like that right now. They're not going to be successful. Okay, so let me finish reading. The government's responsible cooperation, the government responsible corporations and other institutions that have profited off the harm they have inflicted on stolen African. Now here they have black people, but no. We have to like I said, we have to stop calling ourselves stolen Africans. We had to stop calling ourselves African Americans, and we had to stop calling ourselves black people. We need to call ourselves stolen Africans, because that's just what we are. We are stolen Africans. Okay. And so from colonialism to slavery, through food and housing, mass incarceration and surveillance, especially with mass incarceration, we have so many black people in jail, and the police, the cops, the pigs, they have really they set all black people up to get incarcerated. And basically what they do is, like, they'll pull them over for something like, I caught you speeding, or I caught you, your tail light was out. And what they do is they plant drugs on black men, and what they're trying to do is get all of the black men into the jails, and they have been successful. Actually, they get all the black men into the jails, and so that we as stolen Africans are here to defend ourselves, because all of our powerful African brothers, the stolen African brothers, now they're back in jail, and they don't even deserve to be back in jail. And this is what I love about Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter is saying that we need to free all of the stolen Africans out of jail, because 99% of them, maybe 98% of them, really haven't had a fair trial. A lot of them are innocent, and when we have a racist judicial system that is here to incarcerate black people, we have to understand that it's unfair. That we're supposed to be judged by our peers, but a lot of times when we go to the jury trial, I think 90% of the jury trial is white people. So how is that our peers? Okay, like, how is that our peers? It's not our peers. Our peers is us. We should have us on that jury box. Do you know the only trial I know where we had most of us represent was the OJ trial? That is so far the only time we had true justice. True justice was when we had a lot of stolen Africans there in the jury box, and we knew that they was trying to frame O.J. Simpson, and we got him off because we knew that he was innocent. He didn't kill those white people. Okay, he has money. Why would he even dirty himself up? He could have hired someone to kill him. But it doesn't matter if he hired someone or not. O.J. didn't do it. He didn't do it. So, but now, just to show you how the KBC is, now they have him in jail, serving all this time for something that he didn't even do this time. Something about him getting his own paraphernalia back, his sports paraphernalia back, and now they just got him in jail. It's really terrible. But anyway, so here is where they talk about the reparations for wealth and food apartheid and environmental racism, slavery, housing discrimination, racialized capitalism in the form of corporate and government reparations. So, this is something I'm gonna put a link in the description box so that you can get a copy of this, because this is what we need to do. We need to actually go to the liberal places like Berkeley, the San Francisco University, all of the places where the children of the KBs know that we are due reparations, and they will actually pay. But see, this is the thing. The children of the KBs, they actually have a lot of money. So you can't start trying to dry them up real quick. What you do is do what Jesus told us to do, and that is get 10%. And you get them a contract, and they have to sign it to where they're paying us individually reparations for the rest of our lives. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a Black Lives Matter event, and I'm just going to pick out the KBs, and I'm just going to tell him or her that, okay, you're my official KBs. You need to atone for the sins of your ancestors, and you need to give me 10% of your stocks, your trust funds, the interest on your trust funds, the interest on your checking and savings account, cash bonds, anything you have. You need to collect all that together, total it up, and I need to get 10% of that every month for the rest of my life. And if you increase in somebody, like one of your KB's grandmother or your grandfather dies, then therefore you need to give me an increase in my reparations. And that's how we do it. So it's not like we should ask the government, because we have, President Oompa Loompa in the office right now, and he is the one who's going to stop us from getting our reparations. But he can't stop us from getting reparations from the KBs who are here, who sympathize for our cause, and those out here who are here to help us out. We need to understand that these people are here for a purpose. They are here to help us, and we must come to them and make them pay us what they owe. So that's what you need to do. So all stolen Africans, I need you to start coming out to those liberal colleges, and every college that has a Black Lives Matter organization, just go to any one of them, go to their meeting, and just pick a KB's. First of all, you need to so that you're not stepping on anyone's toes. You need to make sure that he or she, the KB's, doesn't belong to another stolen African. Because if that KB's is paying someone, another stolen African, 10%, then you can't have him or her. So you have to go to a KB's that's unclaimed. And that's what I'm going to do this weekend. I'm going to tell you all about it. I think I'm going to find a good KB's to pay me. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm going to have a problem with it. So that's all I got to say today. This is Shaquita. I just wanted to say that, and just to let you all know that we're going to have a good time and find our KBs to help us out and get our reparations. And there's nothing that President Cheeto can do anything about it. All right. So this is Shaquita. I am going to sign off, and ahuru and aquavia to all my stolen Africans here in racist America.